Don't you love it when those so-called social justice warriors, the ones who claim moral and ethical superiority over the rest of us, the ones who chastise us because of our core American values, are hoisted on their own petard? This week, a real blockbuster as the curtain goes up on those Trump-hating, Soros-loving, socialist, condescending Hollywood glitterati for their silence, acceptance, and cover-up of one of their own, serial super-sexual predator Harvey Weinstein. Weinstein, once a famous, now infamous movie maker, accused of at least 3 rapes and continuing sexual assault and harassment of dozens of young women on 2 continents, silencing those around him with his ability to intimidate victims, pressure business associates, and buy powerful Democrats. Gee, another intersection of crime, money, power, and the Democrat Party. Weinstein gave hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Democrat Party, nonstop donations to Hillary Clinton, hundreds of thousands of dollars to that Clinton foundations, and reports of almost $1.5 million to the Clintons. And Hillary, the woman who created her own war room to destroy the women who accused her husband Bill of rape and sexual assault, hides for 5 days before saying she's shocked. Think of it, Hillary. Were you elected president, you could have done for your friend Harvey what your husband Bill did for his friend, that Palm Beach billionaire, convicted serial pedophile predator Jeffrey Epstein, by getting the Department of Justice, the feds, to intercede. Take those child rape cases from the Florida DA, where Epstein was facing hard time, to federal Easy Street, where he quickly got home monitoring. It could be you said nothing for 5 days because your experience with pedophiles goes deep, like when you laughed about and destroyed a 12-year-old innocent girl who was raped by 2 adult men so severely that she was in a coma for days, leaving her barren and unable to have children. Hillary, 'twasn't misogyny that killed the beast, 'twas karma. And Hillary, you actually say this in another country as if we're not going to hear it.
We have someone admitting to being a sexual assaulter in the Oval Office. There has to be a recognition that we must stand against this kind of, action that is so sexist and misogynistic.
Hillary, the only sexual assaulter I know of in the Oval Office is your husband, the one who left his stain on a blue dress of a young intern in the White House. Are you still schizo? You know, Hillary, now that I think of it, both you and Harvey are a lot alike. Both of you addicted to a drug. Both of you love power, money, and domination. Weinstein wants to dominate Hollywood, and you want to dominate Washington. Weinstein didn't stop with you, though, also delivering $700,000 to that font of moral superiority, Barack Obama, who also took days to condemn Hollywood's open secret. Funny, none of them knew. Really, Barack. You had the FBI at your fingertips. Did you have them a little too busy going after conservatives and covering up Hillary's email scandal, too busy with politics to find a predator in their midst? And Michelle, you condemn women because we didn't listen to our inner voices and vote for your girlfriend Hillary. Where was your inner voice on the day your daughter got a job with Harvey? And Meryl Streep, another paragon of virtue, says she didn't know. And while she preaches to us at the Golden Globes about our president.
And this instinct to humiliate, when it's modeled by someone in the public platform, someone powerful. It filters down into everybody's life because it kind of gives permission for other people to do the same thing. When the powerful use their position to bully others, we all lose.
Meryl, you say you didn't know? How much has your best bud Harvey added to your bank account while you stood oblivious to the victimization of young women who want to be you? How many of those young women came to you for advice, and you arrogantly condescend to lecture the rest of America about our politics? And no surprise, though, your morals are nowhere in line with ours. You openly rise to applaud a child rapist, Roman Polanski.
The Academy congratulates Roman Polanski.
And then there's tough guy Robert De Niro. I thought he was a good fella until I heard him talk about our president.
He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt, thinks he's gaming society. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face.
You don't like Donald Trump and his politics? You call him every name in the book while you're steeped knee-deep in the dirty money of Harvey Weinstein and his cash? Bob, how many of his movies have lined your bank account? You're the punk, Bob. You're the pig. You're the thug. And maybe you're just taking your roles a bit too seriously.
Look at me. Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
Hey, Bob.
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're the punk. You disgust me. Folks, Hollywood's been steeped in hypocrisy for decades. As the curtain goes up on the casting couch, a.k.a. the casting bed, the town that glorifies violence, murder, and rape is the same town where centuries-old rules of women sleeping for a job is kept quiet. Actors, the ones who need to read other people's words for a living and then convince themselves that they have the moral turpitude to pontificate to the rest of us on how we should act, try to tell us how to be. And by the way, it's not over yet, folks. There's more coming. It's not just adult women. It's human trafficking. It's child sex trafficking. It's real pedophilia in a town where there are no rules, where the truth is stranger than fiction, and where fiction is based on reality. It is time for the Department of Justice to get their act in gear, start a federal criminal investigation into Harvey Weinstein, his ongoing criminal activity that no doubt has crossed state lines and continents. And that's my open. Tell me what you think on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag Judge Jeanine.
Mainstream media just admitted Hollywood infested with child sex trafficking. The ousting of Harvey Weinstein is forcing the once silent and complicit mainstream media to speak up about the depravity in Hollywood. By Matt Agarist, October 17, 2017. Harvey Weinstein's sacrifice by the elite through revealing his alleged rampant sexual abuse has appeared to have removed the stigma from those who expose child sex trafficking. Weinstein's ousting seems to have served as a catalyst for the mainstream media to finally cover the real-life horror movie that is Hollywood sex abuse. While many brave actresses and actors have come forward with allegations of their abuse by adults, some of those inside the industry are calling out the horrifying reality of rampant child sex trafficking that takes place behind the silver screen. Although TFTP has faithfully exposed this depraved group of Hollywood elite and politicians who deal in the lives of children for years, even the mainstream media is being forced to cover it now. One such outlet to jump on the Expose Hollywood train is the Fox News channel, whose hot-tempered pundit, Judge Jeanine Pirro went on a massive albeit entirely partisan rant about the powers that be and their nature to ignore and also facilitate Hollywood's sick addiction. Starting her rant, Pirro laid into Clinton and how she is using this Weinstein scandal to use Trump, who said he could just walk up to women and grab them in the genitalia, as a distraction from her husband's years of sex abuse scandal. Bill Clinton and Harvey Weinstein have long been in bed together, and, as TFTP reported, Weinstein actually paid for some of Clinton's defense when he was dealing with his own sexual abuse cases. Pirro then said, in regards to the massive government cover-up and whitewashing of convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, were you elected president, you could have done for your friend Harvey what your husband Bill did for his friend, the Palm Beach billionaire, convicted serial pedophile predator, Jeffrey Epstein, by getting the Department of Justice, the feds to intercede, take those child rape cases from the Florida where Epstein was facing hard time to federal Easy Street where he quickly got home monitoring. Advertisement. Everything Pirro said above was, indeed, factual. However, it is only half of the story. Because Fox News refuses to report on the corruption of the right, Pirro failed to mention Trump's ties to Epstein as well. Read more. NYPD betrays FBI, says seized laptop shows Clinton covered up Weiner's child sex crimes. Epstein is a convicted child molester and sexually abused no less than 40 underage girls. Despite this fact, Alexander Acosta protected him while serving as a U.S. attorney in Florida under both Bush and Obama. At the time, prosecutors from Acosta's office, working with the FBI and documented for the court, found that, through assistance from several female assistants, Epstein would recruit underage females to travel to his home in Palm Beach to engage in lewd conduct in exchange for money. Some went there as much as 100 times or more. Some of the women's conduct was limited to performing a topless or nude massage while Mr. Epstein masturbated himself. For other women, the conduct escalated to full sexual intercourse. Rather than the minimum 10-year sentence the billionaire pedophile faced, Acosta's arrangement with Epstein's lawyers landed a part-time, 8 hours per day county jail term for a scant 13 months in a Club Med prison, a travesty of justice indeed. These are undisputed facts, yet, in April, Trump still appointed Acosta as his Secretary of Labor. Follow. Cynthia McKinney, Ph.D. at Cynthia McKinney. He let Jeffrey Epstein off pedophilia charges with a wrist slap, now he's Trump's SEC labor. http://fb.me/1yy2mlhp3. 8:07 p.m., April 27, 2017. Photo published for Senate confirms Labor Secretary Acosta. Senate confirms Labor Secretary Acosta. Acosta is one of the final members of President Trump's cabinet to be confirmed by the Senate. TheHill.com. 4646 replies, 381 retweets, 322 likes. Twitter adds info and privacy. Acosta's appointment should come as no surprise given Trump's outspoken praise for Epstein, including referring to the convicted pedophile as a terrific guy, he is fun to be with, and he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. View image on Twitter. View image on Twitter. Follow. Matt Agorist at Matt Agorist. Reminder. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Carlin. Left and right are both in it, but their supporters only see the other guy's crimes. 3:49 p.m., October 16, 2017. 44 replies, 77 retweets, 18 likes. Twitter adds info and privacy. Pedophilia among the elite knows no party lines, and shame on Fox for failing to mention the above facts as well. However, as the rant continued, Pirro got into much heavier detail. Read more. Police chief confirms FMR UK Prime Minister raped dozens of children and government covered it up. And by the way, it is not over yet, folks. There's more coming. It is not just adult women, it is human trafficking, it is child sex trafficking, it is real pedophilia, in a town where there are no rules. where the truth is stranger than fiction, and where fiction is based on reality. It is time for the Department of Justice to get their act in gear, start a federal criminal investigation into Harvey Weinstein, his ongoing criminal activity, that no doubt has crossed state lines and continents. As long as we continue to let politics keep us at each other's throats, the abuse will continue. As long as people keep pretending that it's only the Democrats in Hollywood who traffic and abuse children, the abuse will continue. The good news is that as more victims come forward and as more horrifying details emerge, America and the rest of the world will see the vile men and women behind the curtain who perpetuate, not just a false reality on the silver screen, but who keep citizens hypnotized and divided through journalism and politics too.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com, where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America, you know. But at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, it's, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.